First Apps podcast is back. We watched a brand new episode of a TV show called
Killing It.
It's about snake hunting, believe it or not. But trust me, you're going to want to stick around and hear about this because it's more. It's more than snake hunting.
Is it?
Who knows? My name is Eric.
And I'm Keith.
And this is First Apps. What's up, everybody? We are back with a brand new episode of First Apps. We watched another new show. We're here. We're back together again. First Apps Central. And guess what we're doing? We're killing it.
We are.
You see what I did? We watched a television show called Killing It, and then I said, we're killing it.
You did. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Is it genius?
And he was like, what?
What?
Yes. No. But I'm excited that we took a we took a week off from one another because there was like a little COVID scare.
And then I had a little bit of a little burrito belly. I had too much tacos in between.
I don't know if we wanted to bring that up.
We can bring it up. It's a safe zone.
But yeah, now we got together. We watched this new show. And we're going to chat all about the first episode. Now, it's a new TV series called Killing It. It's on Peacock. It's from the writers, the creators of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Rec, Dan Gore, and Luke Del Tredici.
I actually did not know it's by the same creators.
Yeah. Okay. That was one of the reasons I wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
The premise did nothing for me. And then I was like, listen, it's by these two guys.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it.
Yep.
So the first app is out right now. The actual show doesn't start until the 14th.
We got a sneak preview, right? Because you used your press pass or whatever. Yeah.
I talked to Craig Robinson. I said, yo, let me get a peekie.
And he gave it to you.
He gave me
We got an eyeful.
An eyeful, for sure. So the premise from what I knew going in was, and I didn't explain much to you. I just, I wanted you to go in cold.
Yep, you're like, that guy from The Office is hunting snakes.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I like The Office.
And I guess that's really all we need to talk about. But yeah, let's run through the first episode. So it starts out right away. I was hooked. It's got Craig Robinson in a kimono, and he's like, I know what you're thinking. And then he goes into this whole speech about like, his past and where he got his money and that sort of thing. And right away it was like, it had me like, okay, so I'm going to start by saying I didn't expect a ton of laughs in this.
Yeah.
Just based on, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know. Like
Peacock
hasn't been like knocking it out of the park lately with their original ones.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was going to be something that was like a little tamer, something that would be on like 8 o'clock on NBC. Or
okay. Yeah, like
but
Full House.
This one had cursing, nudity, violence. It had it all.
And a lot of humor.
Because right away, he's doing this whole speech. He's talking to the camera. He's like, you might be thinking that I didn't come. And then, he goes.
I like how you looked at the camera.
Yeah. And then he's like, are you listening, Andrea? And then it cuts to like the cleaning lady.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, he's been talking to her this whole time. Right there, I was like, we're in for a treat.
It was amazing. Yeah. No, I also wasn't sure. I thought it was going to be more serious for some reason, too, because it starts on a very serious note. But then when you find out, he's not, like, doing this as part of a polished, retrospective of his life. He's doing it in the moment to his cleaning person.
Exactly.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And then we have a flashback to 1988. We see a young Craig Robinson and his brother. They had just shoplifted, and their father was mad at them, told them they had to take the candy back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they went back at a time where the store was being robbed, and Craig Robinson's father was murdered.
Yeah.
So, we went a high, funny note, and then
we're like,
dropped down to this low, and it was like,
oh, God, okay.
Didn't expect it.
No, I did not expect it. There was quite a bit of unexpected moments in this show.
There were, absolutely. And we won't go into all of them, so you could go in, if you haven't seen the show, you could go in and still get those.
Get your jollies off.
But yeah, just so you know, the dad gets shot. Spoiler alerts.
That's after the fact there, but
yeah.
I mean, that's in the first 3 minutes.
Exactly.
It's not like that's
Yeah, and we will, continue to talk about some of the spoilers for the first episode if you haven't watched.
Yeah.
But nothing that's gonna like make or break this show.
Okay.
So anyways, then we go back to the present, and he's practicing this speech, and it's like he's trying to. It's like a pitch where he's talking about something about prostates and berries,
goji berries.
Yeah, and he's with his daughter, and he has to drop her off at school. So we see he's separated from his wife, partial custody of his daughter, driving to school. A lizard falls on his windshield.
Yes.
This is in part 2 where I'm like, this is the best show ever. And he starts he's freaking out. He starts hitting it with the wipers. And you were right away. You're like, must be cold. And then the girl's like, it must be cold. And I'm like, who knew that just lizards fall out of the sky onto people's cars?
It happens in Florida.
It's crazy.
Yeah, iguanas fall out of the trees when it gets too cold for them.
Yeah, so he drops his daughter off at the mom's, which I thought was cool. It was played by a deaf actress.
Yeah, do you know her?
Nope.
Was she anything else? Okay.
No. Yeah. But I thought it made it interesting, that she's not cast as a deaf character. She's just an actress on the show who just happens to be deaf. And I was like, that's super cool. You know? And then...
And we found out he knows sign language, too.
Yeah.
Which is, you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah, and then the mom and then her new boyfriend, husband, whatever, Marco is there. Now, Craig Robinson, he's going to the bank to apply for a loan for this, whatever his berry idea is. This is his pitch. And it's the same bank that he works at as a security guard.
Yes, right.
So, immediately he goes to sit down for this loan, and this dude is super racist, but keeps saying how racist he isn't.
He isn't. And this is when I should have known as part of The Office, because you remind me of Michael Scott, a weird, an even more uncomfortable version of Michael Scott, not as funny.
Yeah, and
boss.
He's like, I'm not racist. I love Jamie Foxx, and he's asking me
what's your favorite
Jamie Foxx movie?
It's I don't know. I mean, can I talk about my loan?
Exactly. Anyways, ultimately, he gets denied the loan solely because he's black.
Yeah. Which unfortunately probably is real, but I think it's blatantly illegal.
Yeah, because you just say that, because he said a high percentage of black people default on their loans.
Yeah, so I'm saying no to you as a blanket.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh god, yeah.
Next, and then right at that moment, so he gets denied the loan. He goes back. He says, I'm not taking no for an answer. He goes back on his shift, and as he's in there with the guy,
he launches into his diatribe. He's going to convince him. And as he's trying to convince him, giving him his point on his heart,
the bank gets robbed.
There's gunfire going off. People are screaming.
We find out this is his brother that robbed the bank. Craig Robinson gets fired from his security job position. So shit just keeps getting worse and worse for him. I couldn't believe, dude, this is a half-hour show, and it fits so much stuff into there. I was like, dude, this is all... we haven't even talked about snakes yet. No. And I was like, and then, so he gets to the part where he's renting out his house because he needs money, and he's sleeping in his car.
Yep.
And then he does get a call from an investor that wants to meet him about this berry thing.
Yep, wants to meet him at the plot of land.
Yeah, so there's a plot of land, a swamp land that I guess these berries can grow.
Love them. Yeah.
And he wants to meet there, so he needs to get there. So he calls an Uber. And this is one of the other reasons I wanted to watch this show. Claudia O'Doherty is this great actress, comedic actress, and I knew she was in it. She comes pulling up.
Yep, in a Mercedes.
Yeah, so he's on Uber, and he's like, ooh, Jillian G, Mercedes-Benz. He clicks it, and she comes rolling up with a Ford station wagon with a Mercedes-Benz thing, duct taped to the top.
Yeah. And a giant sign behind her that she's dragging along with her for whatever reason.
Yeah, she's just pulling a sign because she's trying to make that money.
Yeah, that's
right.
We
find out she's got I don't know, 6 side gigs, and then she lives in that weird sign.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Remember that she opened it up and there was her little bed in there.
I did not remember that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that so she's driving him out to the swamp. All of a sudden, she slams on the brake and runs out of there. She grabs a hammer and he's like, "What's the hammer for?" And she's like, "Hammering." And she runs out of the car and starts beating the shit out of something.
You see her little ponytail is flopping in the air. I love when I see hair flying. Her hair was flying and she's putting a lot of effort into things and doing something.
And she just comes walking out of the swamp with the biggest fucking snake ever, dude. It's this huge python. and she like throws it in the back seat with
like
Craig
this
Robinson.
bloody snake in with Craig Robinson.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who, of course, was afraid of a
The iguana.
Iguana, exactly, exactly. Which is nothing compared to this ginormous snake, which is now bloody next to him.
Yeah, so she then explains that it's due to like people having pythons for pets, and then once they got too big, they just kind of let them out and they breed, and now they're like top of the food chain, and they shouldn't be.
Yep,
so
they shouldn't be in this part of the world.
The government, the Florida government, is like every python you kill, you get like $100.
Yep.
So that's
she's into
her.
it.
That's her side gig.
Yeah.
So
would you do this?
They're no. I don't. Maybe if I was as hard up as Craig Robinson.
I mean,
maybe.
you've been known to do some some experimental things to earn some extra money.
Snakes freak me out though.
Okay.
And we need to. I think we're gonna have to go back and clarify this comment about me doing experimental things for money.
I think the viewers should just see it as they will.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
They can ask questions.
Yeah, Mom, if you're listening, nothing weird. So this next part, dude, we were laughing out loud. Turns out that snake wasn't dead. Craig Robinson's freaking out. The snake's like trying to attack his face. Jillian there is just trying to hit the snake with the hammer, and she's hitting him with the hammer. It was so funny. It
was so funny.
I didn't expect this level of LOLs.
No, I was laughing so much because the car is skidding, careening. There's blood flying everywhere.
Yeah.
It's cartoonishly gory at the same time. And she's, like you said, she's driving with one hand and just smashing everything in the backseat with the hammer.
Yeah. Needless to say, she gets into an accident. They kill the snake.
They did.
Good thing.
They did. Unfortunately, Craig's outfit is completely ruined with blood and
Covered
bludgeoned.
in blood. This is when she's like, hang on, I got clothes in the back. And he's like, I'm going to like an investor meeting. He's like, what do you have? And she finds like her, what is it? Like her graduation
robe or something.
Robe. Yeah. So he's wearing this blue and gold graduation robe. And he shows up to the meeting, gives this heartfelt speech, this like really long like soliloquy, and it's like, bringing tears to my eyes. And then they cut and it's like, denied.
Yeah. And she's like, what a jackass he was.
Yes.
He didn't understand you.
So now we're in the final minutes of the show, and we finally get to the premise of the show. We find out that there's a competition in Florida here. The person who gets who kills the most snakes during this period of time is going to get $20,000.
And that's what he needs.
Just happens to be the amount that he's looking for.
For his startup.
And that's when credits, and this is our premise. This is our show.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It was weird. Like, when I heard that it was a show where Craig Robinson is going to kill snakes, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Whose crazy idea was this? But, dude, so far, it's working.
It's so good. It's really funny.
Yeah. But before... go ahead.
No, I just wanted to ask you one thing now that I know it's that the creators are known for, like, their great ensemble casts. But this one really only had maybe 2 or 3 people...
Yeah.
I feel like Craig Robinson, his brother, I can see as being funny. The one who's a bank robber, but he's a lovable bank robber.
Yep.
And then the taxi driver, who you really enjoyed too.
Yep.
Or the Uber driver.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of groups in it. Do you think it's going to change?
I don't know if it's gonna continue to have a full ensemble. Yeah. But I did in the commercial. There's a lot of funny comedic actors and actresses that I recognize that will be coming in.
Okay.
And then there's a guy at the end of the show, the guy that went up to him and told him about the competition.
Oh, from the other team. Or
I think he's going to be in it a lot.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know how much this is just going to revolve around Craig Robinson and Claudio Doherty. But, it's definitely different. I mean, it's different from everything out there, which is why I had a hard time, coming up. Well, usually I could,
okay.
kind of foray into a topic.
Yeah.
This one, no clue. I'm like, what are we going to talk about?
What's your favorite snake?
So I figured, let's use this time to get to know Keith.
Oh.
Let's get to know each other.
Yeah.
And
and
I have a few questions.
Oh.
A little interview style.
All right.
What's your favorite snake movie?
Do I even know any snake movies? I mean, there's Snakes on a Plane.
Yep.
Never seen it.
Classic.
So I can't say that one. There's the Anaconda.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's your favorite snake one.
Yeah. But those are the only two I could think of.
Yeah. Does Jumanji have a snake?
Probably.
Haven't seen it.
What about Black Snake Moan? No snake in that.
Oh, there is a PJ Harvey song, I think, called Long Snake Moan or something.
Whoa, are you sure that's what it's called?
Maybe it's
that's
Black.
not a different movie you've seen?
I don't know now anymore. But yeah,
I'll Google that.
Okay, we'll take a look later on.
Snake. Don't Google this at home, guys. We do have the safe search on.
It may have been Black Snake Moan too. I don't know. PJ Harvey back in the day. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, that's not a favorite
That's
snake
that's
movie.
the closest
but
I think I've
we
got
will
to that.
Count it.
Yeah, we'll count it. Thank you.
But I was thinking about Anaconda. Now this is completely separate from
right.
anything we're talking about with
Okay.
you. So
Yeah.
that was it. You're
That's
done.
fine. I'm done. That was all my questions.
No, but I was in the car the other day.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez song
course.
came on. Jenny from the Block. Remember that song?
Classic. I do. Yeah. She
Don't
got the
be
rings on it.
fooled by the rocks that I got. She's still Jenny from the Block.
Exactly.
And it made me think, dude, she was just like a backup dancer.
I mean, that's still something though. That's not nothing.
It was not nothing. She was on television.
Like I would be happy if I was a backup dancer. Like,
but then she became like this, like a great singer,
yeah.
movie star.
Yeah.
I mean, now she's like a huge celebrity.
She's everything. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's it. That was it. That was my whole thought.
And
I was
Anaconda,
like, there's got to be. And then she's in Anaconda.
Right.
Great in it.
I saw her in Cell.
So, yes. Yes, that movie was trippy. That was a great
Yeah, I remember
movie.
that. That's probably my favorite one of hers because I don't really.
Yeah.
She's been a lot more like Maid in Manhattan,
Maid
those
Manhattan.
kind of ones. Yeah.
Wedding Planner is so good. Yes.
When you like those comedies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big Matthew McConaughey fan, so
he's
that
in-
one
okay.
really
Yeah.
is what drove me on that one. But yeah, I just thought about that, and I was like, I want to write a movie
Okay.
about her life, starring me
As Jennifer.
as Jennifer Lopez.
I like it. I like
So
it.
yeah, we're gonna. So I guess this is my big money making idea. I need $20,000 to make my Jennifer Lopez biopic. Have you ever had any like big money making ideas that you need $20,000 for?
Well, there was the one time when Crocs were super popular, and I found them at a real cheap discount store up here, and I thought, if I buy $20,000 worth of them and sell them on eBay,
Really?
how much could I make?
Dude, at least $21,000.
Exactly. Yeah. So that would be my big pitch. But that was about 15 years ago. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that would still count.
Yeah, I don't know if Crocs are all the rage anymore.
I don't think they are. Yeah.
I used to, I worked with a guy who, when Beanie Babies were like a huge deal, I remember he was going to like Canada to buy like bulk
Princess Di
Beanie
and
Babies.
stuff.
Yeah, and selling those.
The Princess Di bear. Was there a
That was
Princess
weird.
Di one when she died? I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think that was a big one.
Yeah.
I think anything that had to do with Princess Di was like,
Candle in the Wind.
yeah. I still my Denny's Princess Di commemorative cup.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no, not really.
It was a Princess Di commemorative cup. I remember going to Denny's and getting that shit.
Yeah,
Pizza
yeah,
Hut
yeah.
used to have their commemorative.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about
Pizza
Denny's. I
Hut.
remember about
The Princess Di one.
The Princess Di.
It was just a picture of the accident on the cup.
Yeah, it was one of the reading challenges. You would get that if you read enough books for the summertime.
Yeah,
For Book It.
It was a picture of
Dodie Alfayette.
Yeah. I couldn't think of his name. I was like, I know it's like just consonants.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Yeah.
All right. So
Here we
next
go.
question.
Oh, more questions. Yeah.
Which celeb do you think would be best at snake hunting?
Oh, male and female celeb, or just
Yeah,
one?
anyone.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say Will Smith. He's got a wicked back.
Slap the shit out of him.
Exactly for male celeb.
Classic. This is 2 weeks after the event, and it's still fresh as a daisy. These
Right?
jokes.
You can't go wrong with it.
Love it.
And you know what? I mean, for a female, for a snake hunter. Oof, I don't know. What about like Katherine Heigl?
I think that's a great one.
Right? You
Yeah.
don't expect it, but she just goes
No.
crazy on them
Because,
snakes.
I mean, she needs work. I'm sure she's out there, like, sleeping in the back of her van.
Exactly, yeah. So those are just the two names that came to me. How about you?
Yeah, I like
Yep.
it. Yeah, I'm going to say Jodie Sweetin And ooh, this is a tough one.
Yeah. Best male.
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
That's a good one.
He does it anyways. I'm sure.
Does.
He's out there.
Does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
he
that's a good
skins
one.
it.
Yeah.
He's got a whole outfit. It's just Python.
Yeah, he just like wears it as like his like a cod piece. Just like
yeah.
Just to his what is it? His podcast, right? Or he's got a whole serious talk show now. It's
I wouldn't say it's a serious talk show,
No?
but it's still a podcast.
Okay.
Where he,
Yeah.
He does things.
Yeah. He does things.
It talks about elk. He hunts elk.
Oh, so he could definitely hunt the pythons.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And especially because I feel like this is something that's doing good for humanity. So this he needs a couple points, right? Because he's kind of a little bit left of center now. He's got a little bit of.
He could be a hero.
That's what he wants.
The hero of Florida.
He wants to be worshipped.
I mean, he's probably already pretty big in Florida. So
this could only make him bigger, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I would think.
All right, so who would you then want to snake hunt with, like a celebrity?
Oh, this is an easy one. Because I thought this was the woman who you liked a lot in the show reminded me a bit of Kristen Shaw, and I find her very funny. So I would like to hunt with her.
Oh,
I think she'd be a
good
great colleague for me. How about you?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Is it?
Yeah, no, you already made your pick.
This is.
It could be anybody in the world, and you pick Kristen Shaw. Kristen Shaw. You should be very excited.
I still stand with that. But I didn't realize we're also going for. You've got. She's on your 5 too, right?
She's up there.
It seems like a double dip for me. I didn't realize that you could do
We're both like we can see a big python just swimming in the thing, and I like jump on it. And I'm like squeezing a snag, and she grabs the back of it,
and then you look at each other's eyes for a moment. And
yes.
Yeah. Ooh, and then just start making out, and the python's embracing you both too.
We wrap us together, and we're like real tight in there, and then we both die embracing each other's arms.
That's okay though.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It's the way I'd like to go out.
And then, the python, I see the end saying it's a python with just you two in his belly, just slithering away.
Yeah.
Just two big belly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
Just my big belly. It's big belly. Yeah.
And then a little tiny Scarlet.
Yeah,
yep. All right.
Yeah. Now, cool. do you think that if you had to do this on your own, do you think you'd be able to do it?
No.
Absolutely not?
No, I wouldn't do it.
If you were locked in a room with a snake, could you kill it?
Just my hands?
With your bare hands?
I mean, if I had to, if the thing was going to attack me, I would try.
Yeah.
I would go for the eyes and my thumbs, and I would put my foot on its face, and then try to do a thumb thing.
We don't need to get his...
I mean, that's what I don't know.
This is a children's show.
Well, that just came to me in self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Earmuffs, you fucking kids. I would have... I mean, like, going out in the swamp to do this, I think is the scariest part. Like, if I was in like just grass and I could see there's a snake there, like I'd be like...
If I had a chainsaw, maybe I'd do it.
That would be intense.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to do it.
Chainsawing snakes in half?
What were you going to go out with, like a machete?
Just, like, yeah.
Like, not a hammer. Because that would not be my weapon of choice.
A machete would be cool. Or like Wolverine claws. That would be cool.
You and ScarJo, just Wolverine claws, just tearing up.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
But no, if it's in like water or something, and like it could be like underneath the surface.
That's its territory.
Dude, that's scary.
Yeah.
And they're so fast when they swim.
And they can be in the trees and drop on you and shit.
I think I have a fear of snakes because when I was growing up, I used to ride my bike through like this like forest area, and there was like a creek there. And one time I was riding my bike, and this big snake just slithered right in front of me on the path, and it scared the shit out of me. I almost like drove my bike into the creek, and it was terrifying. I was fine, but like just how fast they move and how creepy they are.
Yeah. So you don't like snakes in general?
No. I would like hold like someone's like pet snake or something.
You would not.
I would. Yeah, I'd be fine with it. Like they don't like freak me out, but like in the wild, dude, and they're dangerous.
Some of them are. Yeah,
they can kill you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind snakes actually. On the list, they're a little lower down for me. I don't want to go on a hunt them though. That's for sure. Especially not big ones.
All right, let's see what else. What's your favorite band right now?
I'm like, what's the snake connection here? White Snake. I've been really digging. I keep listening to the War on Drugs. They have a newer album out, and I keep putting that on when I'm trying to figure out what I want to listen to. So
it's a band that I said they sound like Tom Petty sometimes.
Sometimes,
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
That's cool.
Yep. How about you? Churches, right? You were
Yeah, I've been in them. I just bought tickets to their concert.
Yes.
So that's exciting. But yeah, Churches came out with the new album not too long ago. Dude, I've been listening to, believe it or not, the latest Miley Cyrus live album.
I didn't know she had one. Yeah,
is great.
Amazing.
She does like a bunch of she does like just a bunch of cover songs. So she does like
well, Jolene, since she milks that to death.
That's on there. She does
with her sister
some sort of, I forget which Fleetwood Mac song she does. But she does that starts that "Where Is My Mind" song or whatever.
Oh yeah. Where is my mind?
No, maybe not that one. Anyways, the album is good.
Wow.
It's not the best sound quality for a live album. I mean, it sounds fine.
Yeah.
But it's not like really like amazing. But it's just like this concert would have been great because it's just a lot of really,
that's fun.
Yeah.
It's good summertime music. She's good summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Right.
You've always loved Miley. You always had a soft spot for her. I'm surprised you want to pick her. Would she be your favorite? Would she be a musician you would go hunting with?
She would probably be really good at it.
She'd be great at it. Oh, totally. She probably did it as a kid.
Probably, yeah. Her and Billy Ray out there. With the boot scooting boogie all over them pythons.
Yeah.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Jamie Foxx movie?
I don't know if he's Ray Charles. I've never.
That was the guy. Remember they had that joke like his favorite movie was Ray.
I don't think I've actually seen any movies that Jamie Foxx is in.
Really?
Yeah.
We got to resolve that.
I mean, he kind of annoys me.
Have you ever seen Django Unchained?
No, but that was a serious one.
You've never seen Django?
No.
Dude, what is happening? How are you my friend?
I don't know.
Ugh. I can't even look at you right now.
I can't look at this.
Have you seen, what other Quentin Tarantino movies have you not? Have you seen Inglourious Bastards?
No. I haven't seen a lot of his movies.
Wow.
I'm looking hesitantly at the camera right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to end this
I have
shit.
seen Kill Bill, though.
There you go.
Yeah.
Step in the right direction. All right, let's get back to killing it. Speaking of Kill Bill.
Bam.
What is your review on our scale here?
I liked it. I would watch it.
You're just gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You're not dying to binge all 10 eps.
Not at this point.
All right.
I mean, part of what I really love about that genre of show, now that I know again that it's by them, is that I love the camaraderie of the group, and I think it's so fun to see everybody else and they play with each other. And so I didn't get it. Like Craig Robinson is great, and what's her name?
Claudia O'Doherty.
Claudia O'Doherty.
Claudia O'Doherty. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very cool too. So I think I should like them too.
Yeah.
But I just I want to get to know them more.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah. I'm right there with you. It's definitely worth watching. But for me, it's not a binge in that it's one of those that I want to keep in my back pocket.
Yeah.
When you need a half hour comedy. That you just fill some time, or you need a break from like these like heavy depressing shows that are constantly being watched. I like to have two of these to throw on, lighten the mood. And I was very, very surprised at how good it was.
Yes, I had no idea about it. I laughed a lot.
Yeah,
really enjoyed it. I don't think it would. I guess I was thinking for binge. The reason why I said that is because I wouldn't get Peacock just for this.
Gotcha.
To me, if something was
that's perfect. Yeah.
We watched Gilded Age, right? And I really did enjoy that, especially as it progressed more. So I would have rented got HBO just for that because I wanted to see the season.
I love it. I like that new addition to the scale.
I'm just
like, is it subscribe worthy? I think that's fantastic. Yeah, and I agree. It's definitely not. But if you have Peacock or you or a fan of this style of show, these Dan Gore shows or Craig Robinson, like, dude, it's way funnier than it has any right to be. And it's R-rated, so that makes it even more enjoyable.
There's some moments that
they don't hold back.
Expect. I like that too. It was definitely not the tried and true formula.
No way.
So that's cool. And I do want to see what happens.
Yeah. We got to see what.
He seems to turn into a pretty accomplished badass. So I want to see what happens. Yeah.
At least he looks like it in the trailer.
Maybe he's just pretending.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of interesting snake kills too coming up. That's what I feel.
Well, I mean, we see that he's got that picture with the nail gun, he's looking like he's in charge.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's an interesting weapon. So
very interesting weapon, very interesting show, killing it on Peacock. Go check it out.
Yeah,
and that is our show. thank you so much for watching or listening to this latest episode of First Apps.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, if you are listening to the podcast or would like to listen to the podcast, you can find it anywhere podcasts are found, any of those services. But if it's through Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star review. If you want, leave us a little note in there. Tell us how great we are.
Yeah, we need that.
And
we need
only that.
Well. Yeah.
If you want to tell us how bad we are, just shoot me a DM. My DMs are open. And you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all those places.
Oh, yeah.
DMs open. Send me a message. Let me know
how we
what
can
you
adjust.
thought. And then go watch us do the damn thing on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah, that is the best part.
who doesn't want to see this sweatshirt, which I think I wore once before, but I'm wearing it again.
I wear this sweatshirt probably all the time.
Yeah, but the fans want to count. They got a bingo
exactly,
board. They're doing this. You want to fill it out and see what we got on today?
Put it on your bingo board. But yeah, that channel is Pop Culture Playground. You can see this, a bunch of other interesting stuff on there. So please
you
subscribe there. And I would very much appreciate it. So, all right, that's it. You got anything else to add? Ooh,
Kiss off.
Kiss off. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Just you and me out there supporting each other, not the team.